Well, thanks everybody for hopping on tonight. I know Andrea is excited to share some things about how her health journey is going. And a lot of you have been noticing some incredible differences. And so let me just introduce myself first. I'm Honey Beth Wiggs. I'm Andrea's coach. And I'm so grateful that Andrea not only really allowed me to help her with her health journey, but also that she has just loved it so much that she's starting to help some others, which is really fantastic, because paying it forward and forming a great health community yourself is a wonderful way to not only stay true to your health goals, but also to just encourage others on their journey as well. And it's a great fulfillment and a wonderful opportunity to help others just really understand what they can do for their lives. So I'm just going to share my screen a little bit, and we'll just get into talking a little bit about what we are doing and what Andrea is doing. So what I really want to do just for a moment is just touch on the program that Andrea is using and how she's doing this. And I'm going to let her talk in a second and take it away, but really just wanted to let you see these 4 components. So the biggest question is if you could have optimal health, would you want it? And that's a question that you have to answer for yourself. Is that something that you would truly want and truly desire? Because some people don't, but some people would love that, but don't know how to do it. And I think that's where Andrea was for a long time, without stealing any of the thunder of her story. I believe that in her heart, she truly desired to be healthy, but she didn't know how. She didn't understand how to do it. So that's one of the things that we love. And so there's really just 4 key components to what we do. You have a health coach, you have our education component, you have a wonderful community of like-minded people that help you reach your goal and support you along the way. And then we also have our fuelings. We have a healthy living, healthy eating program that we help you with as well, that can be a catalyst for you to reach your goals. And so let me this is just me, just so you know, it's real, it's true. I'm going to show you some pictures of Andrea too that you probably already saw, but I've spent 25 years in morbid obesity. So I definitely know the struggle is real. I know what it's like. I know the mindset that goes with it. I thought I was happy. I just always wanted to be the life of the party because I never thought I had anything else to offer anybody. And it was just a miserable falsehood of a life that I was leading, because I felt miserable on the inside, but I was all happy and cheerful on the outside. But I'm very thankful for the past 8 years I've been healthy, and I've lost that diet mindset, and I've been able to have a healthy living mindset, so that living healthy, it isn't hard. It's very easy. It's very natural. So for me to be in morbid obesity for 25 years and to be healthy for 8, I owe it to the education of this program. And I used our health program to lose my weight. But what was great was that I had the education on how to be healthy long term. And so now it's just easy to do. And we get to guide people to do the same. So I'm going to let Andrea take it away and share some things about what she's doing, how she's doing it, how she's feeling, and then we'll answer some questions and just let you guys ask a few questions.
Yes.
Go ahead, Andrea.
Okay. I had spent a lot of time of the time. I could see it slowly up, but even more than that, I was just incredibly tired. I thought that normal was eating a meal and then needing to take a nap, because I was very exhausted. And then I had a lot of goals that I wanted to achieve, but I couldn't seem to do any of them because fatigue. I just felt overwhelmed all the time and just felt a lot of fatigue. And it took me a while to kind of figure out kind of what I wanted to do. And I had talked with Honey Beth for over a year, actually. And and really had just, everything she said just made sense. The program made sense, and I knew that I needed more than just a diet. Diets were not working. I had been on diets before and lost a good bit of weight, but then slowly it would creep back because my mindset was not the same. And so actually it was the same. It wasn't changing. And so I knew I needed to do something different. And so that's when I started, Honey Beth started working with me, and it's been phenomenal. In fact, I didn't even realize how big I had gotten until I saw the before and after pictures today. And when I looked at them and stared at them, I thought, oh my goodness, wow. It was astonishing to me. So I'm just really happy to be on this side of things and to keep moving forward. Even though I'm very, very close to my goal weight, there are a lot of mindsets that are still shifting, and there's just a lot. There's ground to go. I still am not at my optimal health. It's a constant journey that I'm moving towards, and I'm really excited about it.
Well, and that's awesome. And so why don't you share one of the things that you've enjoyed the most so far about your journey, because you're almost at your goal, and we're going to start transition, and we'll talk just for a second about what the program looks like and how it works. But what's been one of the most exciting things that you've seen happen, or you felt, or you've learned?
Well, there's actually, if I could say, probably two things are tied for first. One of them, obviously, you be going down. But I think one of the biggest things is that I'm really learning to love exercise. I spent the majority of my life avoiding all forms of exercise. And I get excited now when I know I'm going to go out to walk with my neighbor. I look at my watch, and today I've got over 13,000 steps, and that just tickles me to death. Because I just, and so that's been a huge shift for me, because I spent all of my life, even from the time I was young, I didn't even like going outside when I was a child. And so to be excited about, I get to walk outside, that's huge for me. That's just been huge. And to know that it's helping my body long term, and to understand the foods that I eat and what they do to me and how they can work for me or against me.
Absolutely. I love that. So I appreciate you sharing that. And yes, today was the first day we put those pictures side by side. You could really see a huge difference. And it's always
shocking to me.
It's always good to remember. So let's just give a little overview. I talked about the 4 components that we have for the coach, for the program. So really quick, 2 minutes, excuse me. I'm just going to talk about how this program works and what Andrea is doing and how it is helping her, and what it looks like if it was something that you would choose and decide to do. So what we do is, again, the 4 components. You have a health coach, which would be Andrea. You have or the person who invited you onto this call. So you would also have your education component, which we talked about, which is so key. That's what makes this so different, is that we want to set you up for long-term sustainability. And education is, if there's any magic at all, that is it. So you'll have your education component. You'll also have a community of like-minded folks. So that will be not only Andrea or myself or a group of other coaches, but it's going to be a group of other people who are on this journey with you. It can be face-to-face in person, because some of you may live close to each other, or it also is online. So we have a private Facebook page for clients only, where we encourage one another struggles. There's people who are having struggles just today, and we're able to post in there and get some encouragement and ideas. There's recipes in there. There's wonderful things to help you for your personal journey. And then the 4th thing, I talked about the fuelings, and that really talks about the nutrition aspect of the program. So in 2 minutes, I'm going to go over that. If you have weight loss, we have a weight loss program. And if you don't, we have a healthy living program to help you just get on the track of eating 6 small low glycemic meals a day. So whichever one you need, we've got that. But for the weight loss, that's what Andrea is doing. And we call that our 5-in-1 program. And really what we do is we teach people how to eat 6 small low glycemic meals a day. So many of you heard that and how to do that. We just make it really easy and convenient and goof proof for you to start with. So we do that by what we call a 5-in-1 system. We're going to teach you how to fuel your body 6 times a day. 5 of those fuelings we're going to provide for you. 1 you're going to provide on your own. And we call that a lean and green. Hold on just a second. And
I think Sheila was trying to get on.
yeah, no, that's okay.
I'm on.
Oh, good.
Oh,
I just got on.
she can hear us. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
good.
Yeah.
Good. So with those 6 fuelings, 5 of them provide for you. 1, lean and green is what we call it. But essentially, it's a meal that you prepare on your own. So it's 5 to 7 ounces of protein, 3 servings of non-starchy veggies, and we give you a whole list of what that looks like. You can eat it out at a restaurant. You can cook it at home for dinner. You can have it for lunch. You can have it for breakfast. You can have it any time during the day. But the key is to eat 6 times a day, low glycemic small meals. So we make it easy and goof proof and convenient for you to start with. And you're going to do this until you reach your goal. You set your goal. And Andrea or whoever your coach will be is going to have a conversation with you, because we want to know what it is that you're working towards. How are you feeling now? And what do you want to feel like? What do you want to be different in your life? So once we understand that, we can get the appropriate program for you. But really, the basis of it is this. And once you reach your goal, which you decide that's going to be, it could be just to feel better. It could be to sleep better. It could be just to lose weight, any of those. But once you reach that goal, then we're going to take you through a 4-week transition period. Again, that's why the education component is so important. And so we're going to slowly take away some of the fuelings that we're providing for you and have you put in some whole food that you have leaving out for a little while. So at the end of that 4 weeks, you are fully equipped on how to do this on your own, if you so choose, and with healthy eating and how many calories to eat and what that looks like and how your day is going to look like. And we help you set that up. So it is arm in arm. We're with you every step of the way. We don't want you to become, I call it having that diet mindset. We don't want you to have that diet mindset forever. We want you to do this as a catalyst to get you where you need to be so that we can equip you and train you and empower you to be healthy long term. So that's what I did, that's what Andrea is doing, and that's what we are having a blast helping other people to do. So I would love to hear if anybody has any questions or comments or thoughts. Everything's wide open. There's nothing that's off limits here. Anybody have any thoughts?
Well, I will chime in. I don't know if my video is showing me at all, but can you hear me?
We can hear you, and we can see a still picture of you. So
just that one little still picture. Okay. Well, I'm Jeannie, and I have been friends with Andrea for a long time, but was intrigued when Andrea started losing weight. So she has coached me for about 5 weeks through the 5-in-1, and it has really been great. I won't say it's been easy every day, because it hasn't been easy every day, because I've had a lot of, food addictions and things that I needed to overcome. That said, this plan has made it easier to overcome them than any other type of plan that I've done. Eating every 2 hours is actually really great once you get used to it. And I'm no longer feeling a lot of hunger pangs. My body definitely had to adjust. There was a big adjustment period for me. But I really, during that adjustment period, really tried to keep my goals in mind and my why, and still do. And I'm nowhere near finished with weight loss, but it's definitely, now that I'm about 5 weeks in, it's definitely going much more smoothly. And I could see me actually finishing.
Yay!
On this plan, whereas I'm, and other plans I've done, I've been kind of exhausted and hungry all the time, and I'm not feeling that way anymore.
I love that. I love that. And the thing that is really cool is that you're getting close to your goal, and that's just the beginning. That's going to be the beginning of the rest of your journey and the rest of your story, because you're going to be equipped on how to stay there long term, and then even to optimize your health. And the things that I do now, I would have never thought 8 years ago that I do. And I love that health is a journey, and I'm constantly looking to get better and improve. But it's one step at a time, one thought at a time, one day at a time. So, Jeannie, we're excited for you.
Well,
So
thanks.
we really are. I can't wait. I mean, we've had celebrations with you, and it's just fun. So I wanted to show you just a couple more slides here. So Andrea has all of your numbers and can get in touch with you. And so you guys can have some great conversations together and just really digging into some more questions or thoughts, or if you want to, give this a whirl. My honest opinion or thought would be, if for nothing else, just give it 4 weeks. Just try it for a month, and you'll see that we are not blowing smoke. It really is going to be instantly, within 4 or 5 days, you are going to have more energy. You are going to feel better. You're going to sleep better if you're having problems with that. You're going to think clearer. And your body is going to just respond beautifully, because it's going to get every bit of nutrition that it needs in proper amounts spaced throughout the day. So just try it. Just give it a try. But just talk with her. And also, after you talk with her, we'll be glad to put you into our support community. We don't mind doing that. We love people to be in there, whether you're doing the program or not. It's just a great support. But our hope is that you would at least give it a try and see if we can help you change the way that you're feeling and make some big improvements in your life. And then I also wanted to just say, and Andrea knows about this too, we have some health games getting ready to start up. And we want to make sure that we invite all of you to do that with us. And so that starts on September 12th. And this is something, whether you're ready to start your health journey or not, you can do this. And so we really just want to make sure that you see this information. It's a lot of fun, and a lot of good things can come out of that as well.
Honey Beth?
Yeah.
Let me say something about the health games. I started that kind of simultaneously when I started the program, and it blew me away at how awesome it was, because I got videos to watch every day that talked to me about proper hydration and proper sleep. And I was telling her, I can't wait till the next one starts, because it just was like a constant companion and motivation to move forward. So I would encourage anybody to join those health games, because that just was just key for me. I mean, it just helped me tremendously.
I love that. I love that. So it is 8:30, and I love respecting people's time. Jeannie, thank you for sharing and just
Sure.
your experience, and we are so tickled for you. And so if you guys have any other questions or thoughts, you can, Andrea will just, send you a little note right now and just see if she can schedule some time to chat with you for a few minutes. But thank you for coming on and letting us share and just give you a brief overview. And I personally am really excited for all of you to experience the transformations that can happen, because they're long lasting. There's nothing else out there equipping people for that long-term success, and to be there and to have confidence to know that you can feel this good for the rest of your life is really a great thing. So thanks so much, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.